Hi Chris, I'm Kevork Deldelian. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Millennium Hotels Middle East and Africa.
Good afternoon. I appreciate you speaking to Breaking Travel News today. We're here on your wonderful stand at the Arabian Travel Market. Just tell me, how important is this show for the brand here in the Middle East?
Well, ATM has always been a very key show that we as operators, hotel operators, take very seriously, and we prepare for it because ATM provides quite a lot of opportunities for us as a brand. First of all, it gives us a real life touch and feel about where things are going. And already 1.5 days through the ATM now, that's great news what we've been experiencing and hearing towards the rest of this year and potentially the 2020 coming up. So ATM gives you kind of a barometer of the vibes and how things are going. Also, ATM provides us as a brand three key opportunities, three key segments in our industry that we like to talk to. One of those is our partners, basically the investors. During the ATM, it provides the platform for us to speak a little bit loud and ring our own bells about the successes and where we are and what the brand has been achieving over the past periods, plus what the brand can bring to the table for the future. The objective of this presentation for us during ATM to investors is to bridge to them the mindset of Millennium as an operator. And as we always stress, we are very much an operator that operates through an owner's DNA perspective, and we really drive an owner-centric mindset. And ATM is a good platform for us to convey this to potential investors who we look forward to be working with in the future. Another opportunity in ATM is actually to talk to the travel trade segment. Gives us the platform to display all our brands, what we can offer them, especially nowadays with all the expansion that has been taking place and many of our brands being represented. Gives us the opportunity to display to them a one-stop shop kind of solution provider to their needs, and to display also the needs of their clients. What can we satisfy from those? The third element is the hoteliers. Actually, believe it or not, our own colleagues. ATM is a good opportunity to talk to our own colleagues in the industry, and as you know, one of the biggest challenges in the industry nowadays is to be able to touch base with high-end top professionals to attract them to join very much the group. With all those openings coming up, with all the growth that we have been discussing and presenting, this is very much targeting those professionals, for them to know that opportunities with Millennium are there for them to stretch their careers, to stretch their future, and to look up to challenging roles within Millennium. So very much ATM provides quite a lot of ground for us to talk to everybody, if I can put it that way.
Well, let's talk about a little bit more about that expansion. We spoke a few weeks ago at the Arabian Hotel Investment Conference. You've got more than a dozen properties coming onto the markets, and they've started to open now.
Yes. Well, 14 this year. We're expecting to open 14. Since our discussion a couple of weeks back, one property already opened, so this is the second this year. We've got another property opening in the coming couple of days on the 1st of May in Mecca. And the rest of the 14 properties are lined up to open during the year. So it's happening. A lot of hard work on behalf of my team, a lot of dedication. Opening hotels is a task that very much hoteliers would understand the difficulty of it and the seriousness of it. But so far, we've been very successful with the ones we launched. I think it's for us, the challenge is not to open only the 14 hotels, but we are very much, while we're busy doing that, we are staging to open 16 more properties in 2020. So it's quite exciting times over a period of very much 18 months to be able to double up our inventory. So we're looking forward very much to that challenge.
Well, let's turn our attention to 2020 and next year here in Dubai. Obviously, the Expo is coming to town. It's going to be a headline event for the whole Middle East. How will it benefit Millennium?
Well, We've been, like everybody else, on the lookout for that D-Day, which is going to be excellent news once the Expo 2020 is launched. And I think hoteliers, the tourism sector, the government with all its functions, everybody has been diligently working very hard over the past few years preparing for Expo 2020. The vision for Millennium was to prepare itself to cater to all the different level of client base and the needs that might arise due to 2020. And I think with the 6 openings we're doing this year, and very much by presenting in the market of Dubai almost all our brands, we should be able to cater to very much every single need that might arise during 2020. But then, as Millennium, we watch what is happening around us, of course, and the preparation work which is taking place for 2020. And we can see very much a very high potential success for the whole city. So everybody is going to be full. But what's exciting us is what comes after 2020, because with such a preparation, great infrastructure, services being provided at the top end of any standard globally available, we think all those exhibitors and all the people who are going to attend Expo 2020 are going to be wowed. And that wow factor is not going to be based on a spark of an evening of an event. That is going to be a stretched period of them seeing how great the city is. And we believe that is going to increase the interest of a lot of investors in Dubai. It's going to create a lot of opportunities. Most of the major corporations in the globally are going to be represented here, and we expect them to stretch that level of understanding and trust of Dubai into their businesses going forward after 2020. So we're very excited actually to see the success that is going to hit us after Expo 2020 for years to come.
Okay, and finally, let's touch on your existing successes. A number of trophies of the World Travel Awards earlier this week. How did it feel to win there?
Well, you know, World Travel Awards among the industry is quite a very prestigious event that takes place once a year, that pays tribute and recognition to successes. While for us as a group, from a Millennium perspective, we're very proud of actually being able to boast 16 awards, which all through my career, and I've been through many of those events, I have not yet witnessed a brand that can say that they were able to achieve 16 awards. I think more important for us is each award and what it stood for, and seeing that those awards were very much recognizing a big number of our existing properties in operation. That is for us something that we are very proud of. That actually talks along the same language and the same message we're trying to send to our partners. The owners of those hotels, I'm sure they are equally proud of the success of their properties, because we wouldn't have been able to achieve any of that without our partners, without the support of our owners. The clients, our loyal members, we reached out to all our My Millennium members to advise them about this successful story, and great testimonials were received. So I think for us that is what counts, and it is what sends a strong message towards all the partners that we are a good partner to be with, and we are a company that can definitely hold the flag very high.
Okay. Well, congratulations. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.